question is to retire or to be semi-retired. Which one is the best for you and best for me? Well, the best for me is being semi-retired. I enjoy still doing things. Most of it is actually online stuff because that's where I made my bread and butter when I was working full-time, online marketing and stuff like that. So working semi is probably what I like to do. I enjoy it. I don't work as hard as I used to, and that's kind of the fun because it takes out that whole aspect, the stressful part where you got to get things done by a certain time and all this kind of stuff. When you're semi-retired and no one's really putting a fire under your ass, it's a lot easier because, of course, you have no boss and you have all the time in the world. You just want to keep busy. I just want to keep busy, so I kind of fill some of my time with something to do and something that'll generate a little bit of income on the side, right? That's all I'm concerned about. I'm not concerned about getting a full-time job after being retired. That's not the whole point of it. The whole point of me being semi-retired is to make a little bit of money, but in the same process, I'm enjoying myself. I'm taking more time learning new things and, just keeping my mind active, my body active. So that's what I like to do. Everyone's different though. Some people want to be fully retired. They don't want to think about doing another job ever again. Hey, it's up to you what you want to do. And there's different ways of doing it. I have a cousin of mine, and he retired from CN Rail, Canadian National Railway, and then he ended up working part-time. He retired at 55. Now he's about 60-something. I thought it was kind of weird. I'm like, why would you retire and then work part-time? Now that I'm retired, I understand exactly why he did it. Mostly because it wasn't a financial thing. It was a more psychological thing that you want to keep your mind active and just kind of keep moving so you're not just sitting there wondering what you're going to do all day. Humans need some kind of daily schedule. They need to keep busy. They need to have something to look forward to. Not everybody, but certain people do. Everyone's different, but a lot of people need that okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to go. He works for a hydraulic company. He delivers hydraulic parts all the way down to Seattle, Washington. So that keeps him busy as a part-time delivery guy, and that's what he does. Everyone's different, but that's what keeps him going. He's been doing that for a few years now, and I guess he likes it. I haven't really talked to him about it lately, but it seems like he posts pictures on Facebook about it, and he seems like he enjoys kind of driving around and visiting different spots down in the United States and this and that. So he's happy. And because if you don't do anything, you can get depressed, and it can kind of be counterintuitive where you thought you were going to retire and have a lot of fun, but then instead you're actually depressed and you're wanting to either go back to work or fill your time with something. So you kind of have to have a plan when you retire, because if you don't have a plan, then you're going to be sitting there wondering what the hell it is to do. So it's probably before you actually retire, have a plan. And if part of that retiring is to be semi-retired, well, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I did, and I like it. I think it's great because I don't work 40 hours a week, but I work enough hours a week that satisfies my brain chemistry, that I'm fulfilled, and the rest of the time, like I said, I'm working out, going for walks, going shopping with my wife or whatever. We're just going over the Second Narrows Bridge here into North Vancouver, so you're going to see a nice view of the local mountains here in Vancouver. You'll see a big sign there that says Whistler. Whistler's about an hour and a half away from Vancouver, north of us. I'm not going to Whistler, I'm just going for a coffee, Tim Hortons coffee, by myself because I am retired. Do what's best for you, semi-retired or retired. Either way, in my opinion, is better than working a 40-hour work week, especially if you have a shitty boss. I think everybody, if we all could, I think a 4-day work week would be amazing. If everybody had a long weekend and we didn't have a 5-day work week, I think it would benefit society immensely. But we don't live in that kind of society. We live in a 5-day work week, and lots of people do overtime just to make money because of things being so expensive because of inflation and so forth. I'm back. I parked the car and I'm going for a walk now. Yeah, another thing. Most of your friends are not going to be retired like you are. Most of my friends, none of my friends are retired since I'm so young, right? Not like young, but young to be retired. So you're gonna have to spend a lot of time kind of doing stuff by yourself unless you meet new people or whatever. So that's another thing you have to be aware of. You're gonna find stuff to do on your own. If your wife's not working, my wife is basically not working either. She's a stay-at-home mom or whatever. My kids are older, so you know, we go out and do things together if we have to, just shopping and stuff like that. Sometimes we'll go for coffees. But if not, if your wife's working, then you're on your own. You got to figure out things to do by yourself. And it's good if you're an introvert like me, but if you're an extrovert, then you're gonna have to maybe go to a local coffee shop, and you'll see the same group of guys there every day or whatever, and you'll make friends that way. Really depends. But there's always a solution to any situation. But hey, you're retired, so that's the main thing. You should be happy about it and just enjoy your life, because like I said in the other video, you got one shot at this life. The last thing you want to do is be 65 years old, retire, and then you have all these health problems, this and that, right? I'm telling you, like, everyone thinks they're gonna live forever, but we all know that doesn't happen. We all have to go sometime. Hopefully it's not too soon from now, but that day will come. So if we prepare ahead and make sure that we got a lot of time in front of us, or as much time as possible, then you're gonna have a better life. Life is not about work. Life is not about making money. It's about family and experiences. So I got a question for you guys watching this video. Are you retired? Are you semi-retired? Are you going to retire? And what is your goal when you retire? Do you want to be semi-retired or fully retired? Leave a comment below. I'd love to know what you think about this, because everyone's got a different situation. And yeah, the comments always intrigue me, and it's very helpful for other people watching the video. Everyone's got a different experience about why they're semi-retired, or why they're retired, or why they want to be fully retired or semi-retired. So yeah, leave your story below. Thanks for watching, and have yourself an awesome day.